Sean Jones is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Jeffers. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in game one of this 3-game set. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first, and that is the third out of the inning. So only one hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts him ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Reds 1, KC coming to bat. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Sean Jones.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. Louder back to work.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second.
That is it. The first baseman, Vinny.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Gavin Cross.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Cross matched a homer in his last game. Out to short. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
One out, base is empty. Jones measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. And there's a foul ball. The Royals down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one lifted in the air center field. Meadows makes the grab, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Oh, 1 down. Out to short. Tosses to first. Third out. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Royals nothing.
Now batting.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On to extra innings. Now it's the Reds DH, Gavin Cross. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much.
Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
We're at extras here. Here's the shortstop at the play, Sean Jones. Santillan back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Kicks and deals. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Ramon Laureano. One strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take game one of the series on the road. Jones with a less than great game in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
So 2 down. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And now the lefty. And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows makes the grab, and that'll do it. Royals leave one, scoreless after one. Man at first, nobody out. Gavin Cross, the next to hit for the Reds. Caglione gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a ground ball. Dive, and he's got it. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And no one can get there. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
So up now for Kansas City, TJ Friedl.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go.
Ball 4, take your base.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. In the air, right field. Hendrick has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 1 and the Reds nothing. Jack Caglione, the next to hit for the Reds.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
1 out and a runner at second, top half of inning number 4. Hard hit left side. Just got him on that one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's going to be Sean Jones. That one fouled off.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ.
2 outs, nobody on. Parker Meadows, the next to hit for the Reds. Hit on the ground to short. That's out number 3. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Runner takes off on the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 2 left on. 9th inning. Gavin Cross digs in now. One out, base is empty. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Really important at-bat coming up now.
Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. It's in and out of his glove. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Jones could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Sean Jones. Sears back to work. Out in front and foul to the left side. Get on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Tying run is at first here in the third and final game of the series. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Runners on the move. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Taylor drifts towards it, and there's one away. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Jordan Wogu. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Encarnacion Strand. He takes it on his own. No shot at the double play with the runners going. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Alek Thomas. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the runner breaks for the plate. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they strand a pair. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 1 and the Royals nothing. One out, base is empty. Jones measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swinging a foul straight back. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball there. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Thairo Estrada now at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Hard hit, base hit. Coming home. He'll score and they tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let.
Fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The batter, second base. Now batter, shortstop, Sean Jones.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. Runner in scoring position, no outs. De Los Santos getting ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Jones. Boots it.
He's in there.
Sean Jones steps in for the Royals.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. One down, runner at first. Next for Cincinnati, Tyrone Taylor. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Pasquantino to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. First and second. 2 outs. Jones, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead. So 2 on with 2 away. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Taylor snags it, and that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across. 1 out, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Brendan Donovan. The pitch. 1-1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And they're down to their last out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. Jones
did okay for them in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily.
Sean Jones is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones, 6th in the AL in RBIs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back into the bullpen and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And he chases a high fastball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Rodolfo Castro. On the ground to short, Jones. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Hall back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Weathers with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Weathers fires. Ground ball, could be 2. Estrada toss to second, throw to first, safe.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year, and you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Jones, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
So digging in, Sean Jones. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Yeah, that's fouled off. Hard hit, right side. Turang over to first in time. 2 gone now. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Jones really stood out. Sean Jones, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. So 2 down. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Sean Jones. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Runner at second, 2 down. That one ripped left field. Get up. And out of here. That one felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of
an at-bat, you watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nick Allen swinging a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Russ Torres.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Luzardo back to work. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hard hit left side. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. One out, base is empty. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. 2 down. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Vinny Pasquantino getting hard ground ball for a base knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. First and second, 2 outs. Jones digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Hudson is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Grounder off the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is the ball game. Jones with a nice showing despite the loss. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer.
Well, definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him.
So 2 down. Sean Jones will hit next.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's the Brewers DH, Rodolfo Castro. Out to short, Jones. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Runner at first with no outs here. Jones measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Swing and a ball line to center. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Throw, and it gets away. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. On the ground, out to short. Jones throws across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Contreras back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Jones with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh,
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh, no, we don't even.
Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to Mountcastle. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. 1 out. Runner at second. Jones now at the plate. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. And ball 1. Koenig is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Slides, but it gets by him. And now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And
there goes the runner. Pitches low. Throw to second, and he's out.
That's just a
come on, fuck
right
you.
You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will.
And what's up? Okay, because you don't want to living around here like Sandra Bullock, right?
The accuracy, that was a really good, by the way. Okay, fine. I'll tell you. What happened was I had a nice-ass time with this beautiful-ass woman that my heart feels warm for. And I got too comfy. I did. I got too comfy. And I let out this tiny, weak-ass tear.
Sean Jones, the promising prospect. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. With the runner at first with 2 gone.
football to play.
Next offering is fouled back.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a ground ball over to first, and that'll do it. So one left for Kansas City. We played an inning, no score.
Look at this. You see this shit? Look. Look at it.
Back here in Kansas City. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now it is JT Realmuto on the ground. Gets the catcher by a step.
And that man was eat, man.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hill under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
One more.
The 1-1 is fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Make it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started at the plate. Michael Conforto.
1-1-1.
Ripped to short. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Let's get behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And fouled off. A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that is out of play. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take game one of the series on the road. Jones had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to live.
It's not. It's a beautiful. No more. I mean,
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jones digs in now. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
There's a swing and a miss.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Pasquantino on at second with two down. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Royals have the lead.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
Spencer Steer steps in for the Royals. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins nothing.
The batter number 6, shortstop,
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Back to right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Lead runner gets the stop sign in third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Here's a 1-1. He's trying for third. That one to first. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Still able to get it there. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first in time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they only struck out 1 time.
Why do I swing that shit on the outside?
And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And a bunt towards third. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the order now. And here is Yasser Mercedes. Hit on the ground to short. 1 up, 1 down. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. Swinging to the line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff now.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just didn't.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate. Didn't catch and throw. But a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Hit in the air, right field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. On to the bottom of the 10th. The batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with Railroad. Digging in, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Up the middle. Dives and kicks it out of the infield. To his knee, the throw, got him. Nice play, and that may have saved a run.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Can't love it cleanly. Crosses the winning run, and the Royals winning.
Well, that is interesting.
And your final score.
I never had any problems with my Cadillac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sean Jones delivered some walk-off magic last game, providing the clutch hit for his team. All eyes on a promising prospect again today. It's the Minnesota. So digging in, Sean Jones.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Late on that fastball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat, you drive back to the dugout.
Real Muto to first. Third out. Now here is Kevin Alcantara. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. No outs. Runner on second. The Royals could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Out to short, Lee. Sends it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
So up next, Yasser Mercedes. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Jones wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone.
What's up, bro?
1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit, Sean Jones. That misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom.
Hey, how are you?
Inning. Popped up. Loud. Makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out.
Yo, I play for the Royals too until Tony show.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher work you, if he will.
But spoke about him and more complexity in the session. Have a hunch back. Considering insight.
That's what's up.
Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals with the rubber match.
Good play, good play. Good damn play.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
What year are you in?
Gorgeous.
2025.
All right. You got the fuck boy that just these little freckles.
Damn.
Sean Jones, the star of the show, getting ready. So up next, Sean Jones.
I did something. I want you to remember that today is my wedding day, okay? It's my day. Yes, I know. So I need you to not be upset when I tell you what I'm about to tell you, okay? Because it's my day. Whose day is it? Mine.
Oh, boss challenge.
Keep the city. What's good? So in a very generous attempt to play matchmaker, which I'm usually really good at, I sent a wedding invitation to Luca, who last minute RSVP'd.
You really?
And so Luca is going to be here today. What in the actual fuck?
You're in the beginning of your career.
And he blows that one 5 out of 100.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists.
Now they want to be a top tier team.
But as a hitter, can't be over anxious.
Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play's kind of a rally killer.
2 outs, runner on first. Josh Smith getting ready to hit. Up the middle, Jones. And that'll do
On
it.
road to the show. Yeah, I just got called up from AAA.
One out, bases empty.
Everybody say love.
Towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. First pitch, and he just misses.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely
Shit, it took me 2 years to get called up.
a win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Next offering is foul back.
Damn.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of it.
That's long.
So now 2-2.
Which MLB The Show are you in?
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball count.
Right through there, got him. And there's 2 down. Man at first, 1 away.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That's the ball.
The shortstop
Outside.
takes the ball with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Which MLB The Show like 2-1, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5?
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
It bounces, and he takes off for second. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Witt at third. Jones at first. 1 gone. Got him looking.
145.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Runner on the go. High fly ball out to left field. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fought off foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first
Give your team the leg.
right here.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, number 50. Swing and a chopper out to short. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Miller back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run.
Excuse me.
To execute on
that one finds the corner.
Come on, man. That was outside of it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the left fielder. Ground ball could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Josh Smith. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline. This one's over. 4-3. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jones now at the plate. That one not close.
I'll sub if get hit deal.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air on his way in. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. So one left for Kansas City. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. This is J.J. Bleday. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see.
Thanks.
Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. To first, might be two. They get one in there safely. Man at first, one away. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Meade stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Royals would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. That one just missing inside. Now 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, number 50. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Jones in the box now. Takes strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Kicks and deals. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Now this is in the air down the line. He's under it. Out number 2. So 2 down. Sean Jones digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Aiken, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swinging a foul straight back. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Base hit.
The back, the right fielder, Nelson.
2 outs, runner at first. So up now for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky.
Thank you.
They felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
You're welcome.
And it falls. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Jones swings through it for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
That's outside. And now it's even 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They miss a big chance. We're in extras here. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. He's trying for third. This one in the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. First and second, 2 outs. Now batting Max Kepler.
Replay it.
Grounds one to short. On the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Inning over. 2 left on. 12th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2.
Gotcha.
Zach Geloff will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Velasquez in position, and there's 2 away.
Oh, bases loses.
1 down, and the batter now, Sean Jones.
Loaded.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Foul ball still 0-2. And there's the ball.
1-2.
Missed with a
2-2.
changeup, and it's 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1, and that's 2. And we're back. New inning getting started at the plate. Nelson Velasquez. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ground ball, and field. The throw in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, they'll be...
Line drive, that's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they have the lead deep into extra innings.
Picks himself up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Jones did okay for them in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog. But
So 2 down. Sean Jones.
You won the game in extra innings.
a lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Swing at a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Yes.
And the 0-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Royals leave 1, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a score. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Leave by.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the
Okay, and have a good night.
very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
You too.
2 on, 1 out. And down on strikes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
One.
Hard hit left side. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Severino back to work. Ground ball nailer. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 outs, nobody on. Zach Geloff. Up next for the A's, Jones. Gets it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece. and stays alive. On the ground to third. He's out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Down to number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford. The other way. And that's a fair ball. The throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw, and that is the ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave